Happy day and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to your Guam Congress building. The Mina Trentani Trentaishetti na legislature in Guam Han is here to present two very special resolutions, and joining me this afternoon is my colleague, Senator Jesse Lujan. I know that Senator Roy Kanata was also here a minute ago. I know that he should be back, but we're really delighted and honored to do these resolutions here this afternoon. And it goes without saying because this first resolution that I will be presenting is Resolution 189-37 COR, and it was introduced by myself, Vice Speaker Tina Rose Muña Barnes, and Senator Jesse Lujan, and of course the rest of the members of the 37th Guam Legislature. And before I read the resolution, I was asking if the recipient wanted to say a few words afterward, and she said she was really shy. I said, don't worry, I will read the resolution for you. You've had over 30 years of service to our government. You deserve to be honored today, and it's your call. But really, ladies and gentlemen, when we take the time to recognize our people of Guam and the work that they do and the educational expertise that they share to the students, to the families, but more importantly, to our whole community. Both Senator Lujan and I want to extend an undankulu sidus maasi for all the years that you've provided in your expertise of teaching. So this first one is relative to recognizing and congratulating Mrs. Deborah Liz Cabe Aguon on her retirement from Pedro C. Elementary School and commending her for more than 30 years of service to the government of Guam. Be it resolved by Imina Trentaishetti na legislatura in Guam. It is in the sense of the legislatura in Guam to recognize the life and accomplishments of those distinguished citizens of this great island. And it is the custom of the legislatura in Guam to commend those public servants who have devoted themselves to faithfully serving in the best interests of this community and the needs of its residents. And one of those dedicated public servants is Mrs. Deborah Liz Cabe Aguon. Please join me up here this afternoon. And I understand you've got family here, so if the kids, the husband, I see the husband, join us up here. And the kids, come on up here. Please, you're more than welcome to join us up here. So, one of those dedicated public servants is Deborah Liz Cabe Aguon, who is the youngest child of 9 siblings of the late Carino C. Cabe and Nevis Oroso Lujan Cabe. She is married to Mr. John Paul Lazama Aguon, and they have 3 children, Natasha, Dylan, and Travis, and are also blessed with 5 grandchildren. And whereas Deborah attended BP Carbolito Elementary School for kindergarten through 5th grade from 1975 through 1981, she went to Louis P. Ontalon Middle School from 6th grade through 8th grade. From 1981 through 1984, Deborah attended George Washington High School for 9th grade through 12th grade, beginning in 1984, and she graduated from the George Washington High School in 1987. She pursued higher education and attended the University of Guam from 1988 through 1993, where she received her Bachelor's of Arts in Elementary Education, and she continued to further her education from 2000 through 2006, and she received her Master's of Art degree in counseling from the University of Guam. And Deborah's public service began in the summer of 1993 when she taught summer school at Pedro C. Elementary School, and she then taught as a 4th grade teacher for the school years 1993 to 1995. School year, 1995 through 1998, she taught the 1st grade and returned to teaching 4th grade students beginning in 1998 until school year 2010. Due to the retirement of a teacher in the 5th grade, Deborah and her colleague Julie P. Taitague stepped up from teaching 4th grade to teaching 5th grade for fiscal year 2010 through 2011. However, both she and Mrs. Taitague felt their calling was teaching fourth grade classes where they thought from fiscal school year 2020-12 until the retirement in 2023. And Deborah has attended numerous trainings and professional developments to include training at the National Conference on Differentiated Instruction in Las Vegas, Nevada from July 12th to the 15th, 2011. She was a presenter at the Content Professional Development at the Marriott Hotel from July 28th through the 29th of 2011. She was also a presenter at the first day of the Content Professional Development at the Holiday Inn on September 19, 2011. She attended training for proficiency scales on October 23rd, 2017, SBG on February 3rd, 2020, and the STEM robotics at the Hyatt Dusit Hotels. Deborah was a co-facilitator for the Accreditation Focus Group 3, where she served in numerous roles such as the 9/11 Remembrance Day co-coordinator, the United Nations Day Parade, the Christmas Program and Decorating Committee, the Career Day and Career Day Luncheon member, a Spelling Bee co-coordinator, a Chamorro Month Luncheon Committee member, and the End of the Luncheon Committee co-coordinator and Special Olympics event volunteer. And Deborah's hard work and dedication was recognized by her students in 2017 for the Sylvan's My Favorite Teacher of the Year Award, and she has served as a master teacher, mentoring aspiring student teachers from the University of Guam. And whereas being married to the Chief Master Sergeant who was serving in the Guam Air National Guard, Deborah had to work full-time as a teacher and a mother through her husband's 7 different deployments that range from 6 to 8 months at a time, while still maintaining the household and making the necessary decisions for the sake of her family. And on August 3rd, 2023, Deborah retired from Pedro C. Lujan School, where she began her public service career after 30 and a half years of educating the students she inspired and dedicated her life to. She intended to spend her retirement having quality time with her husband, who was recently retired as well, and her children and grandchildren. Therefore, be it resolved by the Committee of Rules of the Mina 37 na Legislatura ng Guam, does hereby on behalf of the Legislatura ng Guam and the people of Guam recognize and congratulate Mrs. Deborah Liz Cabe Aguon on her retirement from Pedro C. Lujan Elementary School and commend her for her more than 30 years of service to the government of Guam, and be it further resolved that the Speaker and the Chairperson of the Committee on Rules certify and the Legislative Secretary attest to the adoption whereof, and that the copies of the same be thereafter transmitted to Ms. Deborah Liz Cabe Aguon and to the Honorable Lourdes A. Leon Guerrero, Imaga Hagan Guahan. Ladies and gentlemen, this legislative resolution is but a small token for all the work that Mrs. Aguon has done for the children of Guam and her family. And also, I must highlight another note in that resolution that was talked about, and that was being mother and father when her husband is out deployed, serving our country, serving our nation, but more importantly, she had to take up the steps of both mom and dad and did a great job at it, continuing to give back, not just to the military families, but to her own and taking care of her children and grandchildren. What an amazing woman. And I just want to ask Senator Lon, could you please do me the honor in presenting this resolution to Mrs. Aguon?
Mrs. Aguon, on behalf of the 37th Guam Legislature, the people of Guam, I congratulate you on your 30-plus years of retirement. And thank you very much again for the 30-plus years of educating the students of Guam. Thank you very much and congratulations. And God bless.
I understand some of the kids got some stuff to give, so I know we're going to do a fast photo before we do the next resolution. So I'm going to ask that the family come up right now, and yeah, she's really, really shy. Yes, okay, yes, you're more than welcome.
Normally, well, yeah, I got kind of tired just listening to all of that. I can't believe it's been that long and I've done that much. But yeah, if you don't mind, I'd just like to say a few words.
Sure.
First of all, let me start by thanking Senator Tina Muña Barnes and Senator Jesse Lujan for presenting me with this resolution today. I'm humbly honored, and I thank you. Teaching for me was a wonderful experience and journey. The rewards definitely outweigh the challenges that we face every single year. Along the way, I met many creative, intelligent, compassionate, determined, driven, and most of all, selfless individuals. This list of characteristic traits can go on and on. There is one person in particular who comes to mind when I think of these traits, and that is my Mully Julie Taitague. Mully, thank you for all the years of working, learning, and growing together in our profession. Thank you for always looking out for me, but most of all, thank you for always having my back. To my husband, John, thank you for always pushing, shoving, and sometimes kicking me early on in the pursuit of my career. But most of all, thank you for your continuous support throughout the years. To my children, Natasha, who isn't here today, Dylan, who's at work, and my baby Travis, thank you for being the reason why I had to do this. It wasn't only because I wanted to provide with, it wasn't only because your dad and I wanted to provide for you financially, but it was also because we wanted to show you the importance of hard work. And when you work hard, you can do and be anything you want. So again, thank you everyone for this resolution. It's an honor. Thank you.
Right on. She made me tear. We're going to go ahead and do a photo, and then we'll do the next resolution. As we, ladies and gentlemen, as we recognize the next resolution, I just want to thank my colleague, Senator Jesse Lahan, for being here, and for all the family for being here this afternoon on both resolutions. This one's just as special as the other one I just did. I've known Deborah and John for many, many decades, but this next resolution that I'm going to present today also is with a lot of heart. And, it's wonderful to know that when you go through all that you do in life and all that you do in serving our people, we know that the fruits of your labor don't go unnoticed. And it is good that the legislature has an awesome an awesome employee of someone who's near and dear to you. And we just want to say thank you for all that you've done, and we are so proud. So this next resolution is resolution number 479-37 LS. It was introduced by Vice Speaker Tina Rose Muña Barnes and Senator Jesse Lahan, and of course the rest of the members of the 37th Guam Legislature, and it's relative to recognizing Julie Annette Paulino Taitague on her retirement from Pedro C. Lujan Elementary School, Guam Department of Education, and commending her on 31 years of service to the government of Guam. For 31 years, Ms. Taitague served as an educator at Pedro C. Elementary School, beginning as a fourth grade teacher in 1993. Her dedication to her students and teaching earned her recognition as the Sylvan's My Favorite Teacher of the Year in 2015 and 2017, as a nominee for the prestigious Guam Department of Education Teacher of the Year Award, and served as a master teacher 3 times. Julie's commitment to service extends beyond the school. She has made significant contributions to her community and faith, serving as the lector at the San Isidro Catholic Church, participating in various parish activities, and playing a vital role in the Inalahan Municipal Planning Council. Her spirit of service embodies the values we cherish in our community. As Julie steps into retirement, she looks forward to spending quality time with her family, especially her grandchildren. We commend her for her dedication and legacy she leaves behind, and legacy built on hard work, compassion, and a deep love for education and community. Congratulations. But, as I said that as an opening, Ms. Julie, I really want to put more emphasis, and only fitting that I ask Senator Lujan to read your resolution, and then I'll do the final presentation to you. So if you can just indulge us, ladies and gentlemen, just a little bit more time. I know the family is here, Saina, Sizus Masi, for being here this afternoon with us, and we can read it from here.
Okay, be it resolved that the Minatrantashatineshla Turanguahan, whereas the sense of this Turanguahan to recognize the life and accomplishments of those distinguished citizens of this great island, and it is custom of the Turanguahan to commend those public servants who have devoted themselves to faithfully serving the best interests of the community and the needs of its residents. And whereas such dedicated public servant as Julie Annette Paulino Taitague, who is the third eldest child of 5 siblings and is the daughter of the late Joaquin Lujan Paulino and Maria Asanoma Paulino. She is married to Joseph Jr. Taitague, and they have 6 children: Brandon, Joe, Kiani, Shanice, Joaquin, Jose, and Gabriela. 13 great-grandchildren and 1 great-grandchild. Whereas Julie attended Lujan Elementary School for her kindergarten through 6th grade classes from 1974 to 1981. She then attended Bishop Baumgartner Memorial Catholic School for her 7th and 8th grade classes from 1981 to 1983, and then attended the Academy of Our Lady of Guam for her 9th through 12th grade classes beginning in 1983, and graduated from the Academy in 1987. She pursued higher education at the University of Guam from 1987 to 1991, where she received her Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education, and she continued furthering her education in 2001 to 2005 and received her Master's of Arts degree in counseling from UOG. Whereas Julie's public service began in school year 1992, where began serving as the 4th grade teacher from January until June 1992. And from school year 1992 to 1994, she taught 3rd grade, and then went back to teaching 4th grade from school year 1994 to school year 1995. From school year 1995 to school year 1998, she taught 1st grade and returned to teaching 4th grade students beginning in school year 1998 until school year 2010. Due to retirement of teachers in the 5th grade, Julie and her colleague, Mrs. Deborah C. Aguon, stepped up from 4th grade to teach 5th grade classes for school year 2010 through 2011. However, both she and Mrs. Aguon felt their calling was teaching 4th graders, and they did so from school year 2012 until their retirement in 2023. Whereas Julie had attended numerous trainings and professional development, such as being a presenter at the Kantan Professional Development at the Marriott Hotel on July 28 and 29, 2011. She presented on the first day of the Kantan Professional Development at the Holiday Inn on September 19, 2011. She attended training at the National Conference on Differentiated Instruction in Las Vegas, Nevada from July 12th through July 15, 2011. She served as the chairperson of the Support for Students Personnel on March 20, 2015. She attended the district PD CCSS standards from August 15 through August 16, 2016. She was on the curriculum leadership team on October 5th, 2016, the standards-based grading on October 10, 2016, and again on November 30th, 2016. The proficiency scales on October 23rd, 2017, the TIPS training on November 29, 2017, and Tough Kid training on December 14, 2017. The PBIS training from February 27 through February 28, 2018, and CLT training from December 17 through December 20, 2018, and again from October 15 through October 17, 2019, on the SBG on February 3rd, 2020. Whereas Julie was the co-facilitator for the Accreditation Focus Group 3, where she served in numerous roles such as student personnel and academic growth, 9/11 Remembrance Day coordinator, the United Nations Day Parade, the Christmas program, Spirit Week, Career Day and Career Day Luncheon member, Spelling Bee coordinator, and Chamorro Month Luncheon. At the end of the year luncheon committee coordinator, and also served as Special Olympics event volunteer. Whereas Julie's hard work and dedication was recognized in 2012, and she was awarded with a merit bonus, and she was also recognized by her students in 2015 for the My Favorite Teacher of the Year award, and she was again recognized for this award in 2017. She was a nominee for the Guam Department of Education Teacher of the Year award. She served as a master teacher 3 times, and she had also served as a classroom supervisor and counselor mentor. Julie also contributed to her village of Inalahan, and through her parents also raised family to be good Catholics. She had served as a lector for the Paris and San Jose Catholic Church in Inalahan from 2005 to 2015, and became a lector at San Isidro Catholic Church in Malolo beginning in 2021. Where she remains as a lector. She became the vice president of the Malolo Parish Council in January of 2022. She served as the San Isidro Fiesta Committee as a concession coordinator from April through May 2022, and again from January through May 2023. She served as vice president of the Malolo Parish Council, and she played an integral role in the 50th Golden Jubilee of the San Isidro Church Parish in Malolo. She had also served as CCD catechist and First Holy Communion coordinator from 2022 through 2023, and she diligently served in the Inalahan Municipal Planning Council from 2019 to 2020 under the late Honorable Doris Flores Lujan, former mayor of Inalahan. And on August 3rd, 2023, Julie retired from teaching at the Pedro C. Lujan Elementary School of Guam Department of Education, where she began her public service career after 31 dedicated years to the students she inspired and dedicated her life to. And she intends to spend her retirement taking care of her mother, Maria A. Paulino, and spending quality time with her family, most especially her loving grandchildren. Now, therefore, be it resolved, okay, that the Mina 37 na Islatulang Guam does hereby, on behalf of the people of Guam, recognize Julie Annette Paulino Taitague on her retirement from Pedro C. Lujan Elementary School with the Department of Education, and commend her for her 31 years of service to the government of Guam, and be it further resolved that the Speaker certify and the Legislative Secretary attest to the adoption thereof, and the copies of the same be thereafter transmitted to Julie Annette Paulino Taitague and the Honorable Lourdes A. Leon Guerrero Magahagan Guahan, duly and regularly adopted by the Mina 37 Legislatulang Guahan on the 30th day of August 2024.
Thank you very much, Senator Lujan, Uncle Jesse, for that. And at this time, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call Miss Julie Annette Paulino Taitague up. And I know she's with a lot of family. Come on up. Come on up. Bring Mama up. My left side now. No, you can push the chair. Quinn, you got to join us on this one, son. Join us. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have our clerk here. Yeah, give him a round of applause. He has done so much for the legislature. We got to acknowledge the work that he does. And anybody else who would love to join, Prima, on behalf of the 37th Guam Legislature and our people of Guam, we present this resolution to you for all that you've done for education, for the students, for the island, for your community, for your church, just everything. And you truly, truly embedded with a lot of love and a lot of support. And as I was hearing my prima, Miss Deborah over there speak about the work that you do and the collaboration that you guys have done together, this is what it's all about, Ina'afamalik, coming together, teaching our community, sharing our faith, and just spreading the word of, you know, happiness, love, joy, and just making sure that everybody's okay. We present this to you and to your family for all the hard work. Congratulations on your retirement, and may God continue to bless you and your whole family with many, many, many more wonderful and joyful blessings. Si Jusun binidisi mas. Would you like to say a few words?
Yes.
Like my Mali said, if you notice everything, or almost everything, we've done together, and if it wasn't for her and my parents to encourage me to get my master's degree in counseling, her and I, we did it together. And I would like to, I'm so thankful. I have my mom here. She's 87 years old, and she's been my support. Even my dad, but I lost my dad in 2009. And I would like to thank my children and my in-laws for always supporting me throughout my career. I couldn't have done it without you. And as you know, it's been rough for me. I had a tumor, and I just recently completed my chemo. And thanks to my Mali here, she's like a sister. She was always there to support me every step of the way. I can't thank her enough for always being there for me. And I would also like to thank Mrs. Paris. She was our last administrator, and she was the best. She gave us so much support. She empowered the teachers, and honestly, I've never felt so empowered until Ms. Paris came into PC Lujan. She made us do our job. She helped us and guided us along the way. Thank you, Mrs. Paris. Too bad we had to leave while you were there, but you know what? You were the best.
Thank you so much, Miss Julie, and ladies and gentlemen. Miss Paris, would you like to join us up here, please? Yeah. Please join us. And the family, please come up as we continue the presentation to Miss Julie. We just want to say on behalf of the 37th Guam Legislature, we are so honored and humbled to be a part of this resolution presentation. And it's because of family, it's because of mentoring and bringing children and families together that we can continue to do great and magnanimous things for our people of Guam. And this is what it's all about. And this recognition is for them for all the work that they've done. So again, undankulu na si Jus Masi, hago na dos, toro dos, si Deborah and si Julie, undankulu na si Jus Masi, and si Jusan bini DC ham to toro sa, sana Masi.